said not go on my fucking road.
Do you want to go with shoes or without?
Without.
Okay, well, let's go.
The fuck are you guys doing?
Right, cool.
Fucking disrespecting my fucking goddamn privacy. I told you no.
Pipe, a couple of trees.
All right, go ahead and have a seat.
It is past noon on September 9th, 2024, when officers arrive at a home on Hillside Drive in Mahomet Township, where a teenage girl lives with her mother and grandmother. The teenager, who was intoxicated at the time, had been reported for assaulting her grandmother, grappling her to the ground. Was she practicing wrestling moves on her grandma?
It's totally past that time.
Yeah. So Diana's her given name. She goes by Raven. Sometimes uses male pronouns. She's come outside once.
Is that her?
No, that's India, Raven's mom.
Okay.
On the right that's Raven's grandma.
Okay.
Is telling us that she told Raven she couldn't take a car. They got in an argument. She said something mean about Raven's girlfriend. Raven jumped on her, like on her back. She was trying to crawl out the door, and Raven pretty much rode her out the door until she got out here. Threw a water bottle at her, throwing stuff off the walls. Raven came outside, took one or two looks at us, started walking towards us. Said, "Raven, go to the other side of the porch." And she started death staring me, and I used some dad voice. She went away, and we just let her go back inside for now. She's been drinking most of the night. She said she stopped about 2 or 3 in the morning.
Okay.
So she's probably still intoxicated. I've been out, not at the house, but I had the other half of a domestic between her and her girlfriend on like July 4th.
Okay.
She will most likely admit that she did everything though.
Okay.
So grandma's ready for her to go away.
Is there any signs of grandma?
So all I can see, she's got some redness on her face, but she didn't say she got hit in the face.
Okay.
So she said that she rode on her back, and I've not looked at her back yet. I figured rather than expose her twice, I'd wait till you got here since it's going to be
I'll talk to
yours
grandma
anyway.
real quick and then go inside and talk to Raven.
Yep.
Hello. Hi, I'm Deputy on the Sheriff's Office. You know, we're in a body camera. Okay. I know you've already told us officers what happened. Can you tell me what happened?
My granddaughter was drinking early this morning. She's 19, and I knew she was drinking because I could smell it when she would come out to the bathroom. And she knows I don't want her drinking. And I could hear stuff getting thrown around in the bedroom last night. And then she was up till 3 this morning cooking, just doing all kinds of stuff. And then she was texting her this morning to her mom. So this morning she gets up and she wants to take the car to go to probation. And she was already like name calling, and I said, "You're not going." That's when everything started, and we kind of got verbal. And she started saying that I had to give her $5. So she started knocking stuff off the wall and said she'll just destroy the house for that $5. I told her to stop, and I got my phone, and I wasn't going to call the police because I knew that she was already in trouble for domestic, but I had my phone just in case. Things were said. She threw the water bottle at me after I said something about that girl she had dated.
She threw it at you.
She threw it down the hallway at me when I was walking by the hallway, and then she went back in the room, came flying out, and jumped on my back and knocked me down, knocked the wind out of me, and was on my back when I crawled to the door.
Okay, and this was in the hallway. Right. Okay.
And then I got out.
Did she hit you with a water bottle at all or no?
No.
No? Okay.
No, she didn't hit me with anything other than just tackling me.
Okay, she tackled you?
Yeah, she tried to hit me with a water bottle.
Okay. Do you have any markings on you at
No,
all? Or
I have
nothing on your back
nothing,
or
no.
anything like that? You got a little bit of...
red spots. Well, maybe
spots.
there. I don't know about it. I mean, my adrenaline's up.
Right. You have red spot right here. Is that...
It's probably from all that.
Is that normal? For you to
No.
have, no?
No. It just felt like she just... Like,
Any redness at all?
it's a little red, but she's... I don't know what
She
that
didn't
normally
give me a
looks
punch
like. She just mainly knocked me down and
knocked
was
you
trying
down.
to restrain.
I'll go in there and talk to her real quick. Her name's Diana, right?
Raven.
Raven.
She prefers Raven.
She prefers Raven? Raven? Hey, Raven! Where you at?
No. Where's
Are
my
you
dog
Raven?
at? Yes, where's my dog at?
I'm not sure.
That's what I've been looking for.
Okay, I hear her barking. Can you come out here and talk to me, please?
Not my dog.
Okay, yeah, come on out here. You want to talk in your room? Want to talk in the living room?
Talk away from her.
Okay.
The teenager tells the officer her own side of the story.
Can you tell me what happened today?
I fucking woke up at 12.
Uh-huh.
She's talking about, "You're drunk." Okay, I did drink a little bit last night, and known fact where it's almost like I'm an alcoholic. Oh my god.
Okay.
Don't have insurance to go to fucking rehab or anything. I was supposed to go pay my fines today.
Okay.
She told me no, and that my fines are for fucking court. I finished my classes. I just have to go talk to the freaking probation office about my 15 hours of community service, and then pay the $100 fine. And she was making a whole entire big deal about that. She decided to call the person that I got into an altercation with for going to jail. She decided to call her a fat fucking cow, and that was after she looked at me and said, "Okay, you fucking whore," and then came back out here, and I said, "I'm not a whore, so I'm going one person, because I'm fucking gay, and I respect my body, you know, I don't know what the fuck she wants me to say." And then she called her a fat fucking cow.
So what'd you do after? Did that make you angry when she did that?
Obviously.
Okay. Because she, like, the person she's referring to, she's your ex, right? Or is she still with you? Or I don't know what's going on.
I can't talk to her.
Okay. So you guys worked? Okay.
We had a no contact order because my public defender, while I was in jail, wanted to say that I wanted a no contact order when I absolutely did not. I mean, I guess we're still together.
What happened after your grandma made you mad?
Came back out here. The water.
You did what?
The water over there and over there, my water bottle. I came back out here. Right before that, I was filling up my water.
Okay. So you were in the water from here? Okay.
And I was on my way back to my room, and that's when she started saying that shit. Because I was already in my room before that. We had already been arguing before that. I went back to my room. Just came out here to get water. Went back. We planned on going right back. She said all of that, so I came back out here and threw the water bottle at her. I guess not directly at her because it is metal.
Where'd you throw it at? Where were you at in relation? I see the water there, but where were you at? Okay, you were right there, so you threw it at her? And where was she at?
I was right here. She was right there.
Okay.
And then I kind of held her down.
Yeah, what do you mean you held her down? Did you tackle her down?
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Were you guys on the floor?
Yeah.
And you were holding her down?
Yeah, I told her not to say it again.
And then what?
I walked to my room afterwards.
So you went to your room, and then what happened?
That's it.
That's it?
I went to my room.
You know that's everything you did. You know that's a jailable offense, right? Threw the water bottle at her, and then pushed her down and held her down.
So nothing she says to me is ever an offense?
No, definitely not a crime.
So it's not harassment?
No, because you can walk away easily.
She comes up to my door,
Okay.
and she continues.
But you live here, right?
I don't want to live here.
Okay, so why don't you move out? How old are you?
19. I guess I will move out. When we do it now?
Hey, Raven, come
What
back
do
here.
you want?
Okay, so need you to put your hands behind your back.
I have my dog.
Okay, can you put her down, please?
What?
Go ahead and put her down. Put her down.
What do you fucking need?
Okay.
Come on.
Hang on,
Hurry on.
hang on. I gotta lock up your handcuffs so they don't get tighter on you.
My hands actually do a fuck.
I do. Can you see if we can get some shoes? Yeah.
No. I said
Make a
not
house
go in my
out of
room.
it.
I said not go in my fucking room.
hang on. Do you want to go with shoes or without?
Without.
Okay, well let's go.
The fuck are you guys doing?
Alright, cool.
Fucking disrespecting my fucking goddamn privacy. I told you no. To go in my fucking room and you still went in my fucking room. How long am I gonna be in there this time? Go ahead, tell me.
You're gonna see the judge, and then he'll determine how long you're gonna be there.
I'll see the judge today.
Probably not today.
Yeah, I thought so.
Do you have any pockets?
No.
Okay. Do you mind if we search you?
I don't give a fuck. Hurry up, bro.
All right. We're gonna put a seatbelt on you. Okay. There you go.
No, what fucking she says about how I'm gay and shit, and that I'm
Lean forward a
black.
little bit. Let me see your handcuffs.
Pretty sure they're fucking actually calling me fucking racial slurs and homophobic slurs. It's like a fucking crime.
Hey Raven, I got a camera going back here. Okay.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
If you guys need to search that bedroom, you do it. Because, I mean, it's bad. It's very nasty in there. But I heard her screaming about being in her room. That's what she flips out on me over, too, is I'm not allowed in that room.
Yeah, so she had said that she's got a history of marijuana use and alcohol for sure.
Okay.
I don't know if there's any other 56 and a half around or not.
What's her full name?
Ayana, I-Y-A-N-A,
Middle initial?
L,
Last name?
White.
I want to see my dog before I go. I want to see my dog one more time before I fucking go. I'm not wearing these. They fucking hurt.
How long do you think she held you down for?
Just enough for me to crawl to the door.
Okay. She said she held you down about 10, 15 seconds, she said.
Probably.
Does that sound about right?
Yeah. I don't know. I was just trying to make it to the front door because I thought, this is a bad situation. You know, when she comes
Right.
and jumps on me and knocks me
Right.
down like that, I thought, I've got to make it out of the house. That was just what I was doing. I was like trying to get to the door and I got out. And she didn't come after me.
Okay. When you were crawling out to the door, was she on top of you still? Mm-hmm. Let me take some pictures of you real quick.
I mean, she didn't hit me. She just held
Right.
me down. But I don't know about my face or anything. But
Right.
it could be because I've been upset too.
Because you have some redness right here, and you have redness right here. I don't know if that's normal or not,
No,
but I'm still
it's
going to
not
take
normal.
pictures of you.
Okay.
Okay, and what she wasn't fucking saying, was it? She always makes comments about my fucking skin color. Or my fucking who I like in person.
Yeah, that's not right of her to say.
And
I
it's
agree.
I'm pretty sure that's fucking illegal too.
She said you were saying racial stuff and
I did not say racial. Nope.
stuff.
The only thing I did was I called her girlfriend a fat bitch.
Okay.
That
She
girl
did.
that-
She did mention that.
That's the only thing. That's
She
what
did mention
started
that.
it.
Okay.
I wasn't calling her gay, this, that, and that, like she was yelling over here.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since this happened with this girl, she's been talking to guys. She
Okay.
was like, oh, I'm not going to be this and that anymore. I'm going to date guys. Has actually been talking to guys. And then she's acting like to me that I'm calling her these names. I haven't even said anything to her about being gay. I don't care if she's gay. I don't like that girl that she's running around with. And she was calling my son's girlfriend a whore and this and that. So we did say things. I'm not going to deny that.
You
I
guys
said
did
things-
exchange. It
Yes.
started all verbal and.
Yeah, because she wanted me to give her $5 because I had given her the money to pay for her court class.
Yeah.
And then she had money in the bank. She had her grandpa get it out, and she had 80. So I said, I'll give you $5 back. She goes, don't worry about it. You know, I'm going to use it in gas. So then she goes, give me my $75 back. I said, I paid for that class. That's my $75. And she goes, well, you're giving me that $5. And I said, I'm not giving you $5. I run you all over. I just picked her up yesterday from a friend's house. I
Yeah.
said, I'm not worried about $5. So that's when she said that I'm going to do damage to your house. So she started knocking stuff off and then punching the walls, throwing stuff. She was knocking some pictures off that I had in the hall.
And this is before she jumped on you.
Yeah, and then she was like, how'd the dog get out of my room? I said, I don't know. She goes, you were in my room, because she had like a lighter and stuff in the bathroom. I said, Ayana, you were drunk. I did not let the dog out of your room. And then that's when she started calling me names and stuff.
So this started because the dog was out first?
Because the dog was out and she was drunk and didn't remember cooking. She left food cooking last night, and I got up. She just does stuff and don't even remember it.
There's a ramp behind that.
Oh, man.
You got a little pipe, a couple of trays that she was probably cutting on. There's some empty alcohol bottles in here. Okay. There's a bunch of vapes, but none of them are labeled as THC.
Hey, Ayana, can I have you step out real quick?
No.
Can I have you step out real quick? I'm asking you nicely. Can you step out, please?
He's hurt, bro.
So he's got some different ones that are going to be a bit more comfortable than the others.
All right, go ahead and have a seat. Hello, I forgot to give you this paper. So basically what this is just your rights as a victim of domestic violence. Also, one of the things that I want to discuss with you as well, consider maybe like a no contact OP type.
Has she been charged yet or put in?
No, she'll see the judge tomorrow.
Oh, okay, so she's just sitting there waiting.
Yeah, she'll see the judge tomorrow. She can't come back because this was a domestic incident, domestic battery incident. She can't be back for 72 hours.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you do decide to go through with like an order of protection, I would go to the courthouse first thing in the morning so they can kick out the OP that day, and then we can serve her. Once she's served, then she can return to the residence.
I
Okay?
don't know where she's going to go.
Can she stay with mom?
Don't know. I doubt it.
I don't think
She'll have to go with a friend then.
the judge is not going to let her come back. So.
No, yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with it. She needs to learn she can't do this.
Right.
Gonna have to, because she's taking advantage of it, and now she's bullying me.
So, I mean, if that's something that you're wanting to take advantage of, if that's something that you wanted to do, I would do it in the morning so that way they can kick the OP out that same day. Now, after that's done, that's an emergency order of protection. 2 weeks later, you do have to go back to court whether to see if you want to keep that in place or not.
I know she has a friend who got in trouble for like a DUI or something, and they told her she had to go back to school and do this and that. Is there any way the judge can do that with her?
I mean, I haven't even started on my report, but once the judge reads the report, they'll decide there.
Okay.
So, but for sure, they're not going to. She can't come back here.
Yeah, okay. I've been in there cleaning that room out and found a whole bunch of empty vodka bottles and a thermos full of vodka.
Yeah.
A shot glass, a broken lamp. That's what all the noise I heard last night must have been that lamp falling.
Okay.
But
okay.
I think she was still a little intoxicated this morning.
I think she is. I think she is still. I mean, I could smell it in my squad car when I was taking her there. So.
All right,
Well,
thank
you have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The teenager who goes by the name White Iana L., a 19-year-old female, was charged with battery, domestic, and assault.